your book, Small Gods, gods grow when people believe in them. Do you believe
go away when people don't believe in them. They dwindle when people don't believe in them.
Do you believe in God, or do you believe in the belief of gods?
Hallelujah. That's going to be quite an interesting one in recent months, as you will see if you follow the news. Do you mean, do I believe in Jehovah?
I'm going to go broad here.
Oh, we're going to go broad here. How much? He's the God of the universe. How broad can you get? Look, I know what you mean. Now, recently, we watched, I spent the week watching Carl Sagan's Cosmos series. I don't know if it's been back on DVD for very long, but I was astonished to find it. And that was the best piece of popular science that there has ever been. Anyone here seen it? Right, the rest of you go and get it. Because it's everything. That Carl is very... Carl, oh, now alas, dead. Was quite polite when it came to religion. He used the term mysticism, but never actually confronted Christianity, if you see what I mean. You could tell, but not to the point of actually tying him to a stake and burning him, that he didn't particularly like religion very much. I think there were lots of people, including Einstein and Spinoza and me, well, I can't help it. It's just a list, you know. And Stephen Hawking, that have some. Look, I just can't. Well, look, right. And my mate Dave, we have an instinct towards the good. Most people, if left alone and unpressured, are really quite pleasant people. My religion, such as it is that we are shaped by the universe to be its consciousness. We tell the universe what it is. In my religion, the building of a telescope is the building of a cathedral. I have no truck whatsoever with Genesis. I was inoculated against the Christian or Judaic Christian religion by reading the whole of the Old Testament through in one go, well, apart from the begats. And I thought, if this is true, we are in the hands of a maniac. But some of it made no... There are two trees in the Garden of Eden. Go and read it someday. Do you good. And you'll find out. Thou shalt not kill. Oh, but it's okay to go and kill the guys God tells you to kill. And no, come on, I looked something a little more definite from a deity than that. But I read the New Testament and I thought, once you realise that St. Paul was, well, basically he should have been introduced to a good woman. So once you got rid of that, and of course, my God, this is good red wine. What's the one at the end?
Acts.
No, not Acts.
Revelation.
No.
Revelation. Right at the end. Revelation.
Yeah. Mushroom Dream. Yeah. Absolutely recognised it. Recognised it.
Yeah. Well,
there's tiny little pale brown ones. But I thought Jesus said the perfect things, which were basically as love one another as you love yourself, do as you would be done by. The golden rule, which every worthwhile philosopher and mystic throughout the years has said. But somewhere in there, is my delight. I mean, I was a fan of G.K. Chesterton and still am, and he was a down and dirty Catholic convert. But I find it far more interesting, and in a sense, far more religiously interesting, that a bunch of monkeys got down off trees and stopped arguing long enough to build this, to build that, to build everything. And we're monkeys. Our heritage is, in difficulties, climb a tree and throw shit at other trees. And actually, that's so much more interesting than being fallen angels. I think this is, God help me if I ever become a Christian, because you lot would suffer, I'll tell you.
You'll be a formidable one.
But the thing, because in fact, within the story of evolution is a story far more interesting than any in the Bible. It teaches us amazing things, that stars are not important. There is nothing interesting about stars. Street lamps are very important because they're so rare. As far as we know, there's only a few million of them in the universe. And they were built by monkeys who came up with philosophy and gods. And this is so much more interesting, and it is so much more right. Admittedly, we do err, such as when we made Tony Blair Prime Minister. But given where we started from, which was crawling up some beach somewhere and no one even knows where that was, we actually haven't done that badly. And I would much rather be a rising ape than a falling angel.
There's actually, you've given a...
Brother Rob will be coming along with the touch the books, ladies and gentlemen, touch the books.